Today we celebrate very special birthdays connected with the Lord of the Rings. And no, it's not Bilbo's 111th birthday. Hooray! Wes Hall, everybody, and welcome to yet another video. Happy birthday and all the best. Oh yes, today is a very, very special day, my dear friends. It is the 20th of August, 2023, and 3 people are celebrating their birthday. 3 people connected with the Lord of the Rings. But first, I have to thank a certain somebody over at Twitter who brought this to my attention. I wouldn't have known about it if it wasn't for Tolkien Polska over at Twitter, or X as it is known nowadays. And they are tweeting this particular account and sharing many interesting and wholesome Lord of the Rings news and tweets each and every day. So if you are over at Twitter or X, do follow them. Give them a follow. It is 100% worth it. Mostly they tweet in Polish, but sometimes also in English. So once again, thank you very, very much indeed. But also, my dear friends, if you are here for the first time, welcome to European Lore, a channel of a humble European fella, a man who has devoted his entire personal and academic life to the finer things, to the greats of the fantasy genre of the 20th century, as well as Old English literature and language. And that is why my channel is from a huge part devoted to defending these great work of art against vile creatures of Amazon or Prime Video, Netflix, so on and so forth. So that brings us, my dear friends, to the first man who's celebrating his 76th birthday today, and it is Alan Lee, the English illustrator, one of the most famous Tolkien and fantasy in general illustrators. I would say one of his court illustrators who has been illustrating the beautiful editions of Tolkien's books for many years, and I am sure that there are many people among my subscribers who own beautiful hardbacks with Alan Lee's illustrations inside of them. And not only that, he was one of the production designers over at the Lord of the Rings movies and also the Hobbit movies made by Peter Jackson. And for this, he even got some awards. He got the Academy Award, I think, in 2004, if I'm not wrong, for the production design, the best production design. And other than that, he also got a Chelsea Award from 1989, 1998 Kate Greenaway Medal, so on and so forth, and World Fantasy Award of 1998. So that man can boast about really achieving many great things in the illustration field. And each and every year when there is an official Tolkien calendar released, it is very often the case that he is included in it. Sometimes it's just solely his illustrations in one of these editions of the calendars. So once again, a very happy birthday, 76th birthday to Alan Lee. Now, the second personality that is celebrating his birthday today is Sylvester McCoy, who portrayed Radagast the Brown in the Hobbit adaptation, again by Peter Jackson. And among the fans of science fiction and fantasy, he might be even more famous for his portrayal of the Sixth Doctor. Doctor Who, from the longest running sci-fi TV show of the Great Britain and the Northern Ireland. And if you ask me, there is a lot of people, I'm sorry now, he was the 7th incarnation of Doctor Who. Now, that is my mistake. If you ask me, he is one of the better parts of the Hobbit adaptations by Peter Jackson. Now, we know that it really wasn't needed to stretch that kid's book into 3 long films, but I have covered this particular matter a lot on my channel, so feel free to go to my channel go to that search engine thingy and just type in Hobbit, and I'm sure you will find many of these videos. So Sylvester McCoy, who once again portrayed Radagast the Brown and the 7th incarnation of the Doctor Who character, is celebrating his 80th birthday. So once again, happy birthday today, the 20th of August. And the last personality that I'm going to talk about today is John Noble, who portrayed Denethor in The Return of the King, once again made by Peter Jackson. The adaptation, of course, of the famous works by John Ronald Reuel Tolkien. Many people are having kind of gripes with the portrayals of certain characters in those adaptations. I would say that the three most controversial, not adaptations, but portrayals of different characters in the Lord of the Rings movies are Aragorn, Faramir, and Denethor, who are different from their characters in those books in many cases, in many ways. But once again, I will not go into the depth as far as this goes. Once again, I have covered Peter Jackson's trilogy in my videos many times. I have devoted individual videos to changes of, in the Lord of the Rings that Peter Jackson made. There are many of them, so please, once again, feel free to go to that search engine thingy on my channel. Just type in Peter Jackson, and I'm sure you will find the video you are looking for. And now, to end it all up, my dear friends, especially for my Czech subscribers, my Slovakian subscribers, and my Polish subscribers, because I am from Central Europe, the announcement of my next crowdfunding campaign of my upcoming book is approaching. I think that I am going to start promoting the campaign next week as of making of this video. And the next book is a very humorous, very satirical collection of poems and texts that has been inspired by old European myths, legends, and folklore. All of this being brought into the 21st century as a criticism of the way people are living their lives now. And I don't like to boast very much, but I think that it is one of the greatest things I have ever written. And everybody who will support this book and who will help this book to be published eventually is going to enjoy it tremendously. So once again, my Czech subscribers, Polish and Slovakian subscribers, keep an eye on this channel if you want to have some great fun. If you love fantasy, if you love mythology, if you love legends and folklore, you'll have great fun. And that'll be all. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. And na Marie.